Hey y'all, welcome back to the Electric South. I'm Zach, and while I love my home charger, I know that one, not everyone has access to home charging, and two, when you're on a road trip, you just gotta fuel up and charge and get back on the road. So today, we're hopping in the Model 3, we're going to Walmart, and we're gonna talk about the state of fast charging, what it's gonna look like in 2026 and going forward. Let's go. All right, so I chose Walmart, and this Walmart in particular because earlier I asked Grok what the top 10 charging networks in America were, and then I asked it to narrow it down to the South. And in my top 10 was the emerging Walmart charging network, and co-located with some of those locations, including the one we're going to, was the Electrify America network. Now, I've never charged on Electrify America, but I went ahead and downloaded the app, signed in, got my credit card info plugged in, and when we left to go to Walmart, I actually plugged in the Electrify America charging station so that my car is going to be preconditioning the battery so that when we get there, it'll be at optimal temperatures for fast charging. Now, it also told me charge point and blink charging. Those are two that were up there. Now, they do have a very large network of level 2 charging, which we'll cover that in another series. That's great for longer charges, overnight, or all day. That's just a different style of charging. But what we're concerned about today is that fast charging. Now, when I looked a little bit further into it, it seemed that both Blink and ChargePoint's fast chargers were really mainly in the 50 to 75 kilowatt range, and that's really just barely on, just barely making it as far as fast charging. That's not super fast at all. That might be ideal if you're going for a long meal and need like 2 hours of charging, kind of that middle spot, but it's really just, I don't know, feels like an older speed. It seems like the newest ones are all going in the 300 kilowatt and above range, and especially if you are just hopping off the highway for a few minutes to get charged back up to hit the road, or if you are just running in the store for 20-30 minutes, that is probably not going to be enough and might not be worth the hassle of setting up an account, making sure it's all working and get plugged in. So those, I don't know, I don't see them being used as much. All right, and then two of the others that it mentioned, Shell and BP Pulse. That is interesting to see traditional gas stations adding EV chargers. So those don't have any locations that are super close to me in Columbia. So we'll have to see those at another time. So I really just disengaged there at the end because it did not recognize the Electrify America charger as where it should stop. And in the FSD options to arrive, it didn't have a charger arrival as an option. So there is that. All right, so we are here. I've got my adapter, since this is a CCS charger, which that's something you should know if you already have your car. But if you just have an adapter, everyone is moving to NACS, but there are a lot of these CCS ones already here. I do like this one. Has a big long cord, so if your plug is somewhere else, you can move it all around. It has some options here. We can pay by credit card like that. That makes it super easy. You can scan here. Like I said, I already have the Electrify America app, so I'm going to go ahead and check it out. Let's see. We are at the Walmart here in Harbison. We are at which one? Charger 4. It's on the back side. Oh, I wasn't looking. It's right there. Charger 4. We are going to, I want to Add funds. I thought I already had funds. So I've just added some funds to my account on the app. Gonna hit start charging. And we are charging. Now, it is 56 cents a kilowatt, so that's not cheap. It might be cheaper if you signed up for the Electrify America app for their subscription service. I haven't done that. A lot of them have low-rated programs, but we'll see why I haven't done that in just a second. So, like I said, Walmart is one of the ones that is expanding their charging networks, and that use case actually makes a ton of sense. Walmart is one of America's largest grocery stores now. People come to go grocery shopping, they come to do other shopping. They're gonna be in here for, I don't know, 10, 20, 30, 45 minutes, depending on why they're coming in. And so that's a perfect amount of time, if it's just gonna be in your weekly routine anyways, to go ahead and plug in and get a charge while you're going, especially if you're one of those people that can't charge at home. Now, like I said, Walmart is rolling out their Walmart branded chargers. There's a lot of those out in Texas and Arizona, but none around here. So it'll be interesting to see if locations like this one with just the Electrify America ones remain, or if they'll get that better integrated with the Walmart Pay system. But as they roll out more, I assume that if you have the Walmart app, if you have Walmart Plus, whatever they call it, that you'll get a discount for charging there. It won't be the 65 cents a kilowatt. It'll be cheaper, and that when you show up, you'll just plug in, and like at a Tesla Supercharger, it'll start charging, but we'll see. All right, so it's already time to check out. One of the features that I love about our Tesla is it's a chilly day, so I can go ahead and turn on the heat so it's warming up. All right, so we just got back out here. We were charging for 16 minutes at 56 cents a kilowatt hour. It cost us $11 because we got 20 kilowatt hours in that time. So on a Tesla Model 3, that's about 80 miles of range. So that's not too bad if you're just out. That was just 15 minutes. So if you're doing 30, 45 minutes for a longer trip, that might be 100, 150 miles of range, especially if you're coming in lower and hitting that higher charging curve. We're done. I can unplug. Alright, so we're hopping off the interstate here. I just wanted to see that other use case scenario. Like I said, if you're road tripping and you just want to pop off the road real quick, charge up, maybe run into a convenience store, use a restroom, grab a snack or something, stretch your legs a little bit, get right back on the road. Alright, so this one is at a Spinx station. It's an EVgo branded stop, and it's an official one, not a partner site. There are some partner sites in the app, and we'll talk about that in just a second. But the self-driving, I don't know that it's gonna recognize it as a charger site. It's just going to the regular Spinx. So I'm gonna take over real quick and go over here to the EVgo spot. So we're over here in the corner. We have one charging spot, one parking spot, and I guess one charger, two cords. All right, so at this pump, we do at least have a pay at the pump. We do have CCS plug and an old Chatamo. So not many of y'all have probably seen one of those. I had one on my old Nissan Leaf. These are few and far between, but they are being phased out because, like I said, pretty much everyone else that wasn't on the Tesla standard, the NACS standard, this was pretty much only Nissan. Everyone else was on the CCS, but everyone that was on the CCS is now moving over to the NACS. And a reason I'm actually not even going to plug into this one, because I don't know. Oh, where is it? Where's my pricing? So that pricing is not too bad. Okay, yeah, see, if you have the subscriptions, you pay cheaper. So if you're paying the $13 a month for the EVgo pass, you're only going to pay 30 cents a kilowatt hour at off-peak times, 12 a.m. to 7 a.m. So, but on peak, 3 p.m. to 8 p.m., you're paying 50 cents a kilowatt hour. Yeah. So anyways, all that, and this guy is only 50 kilowatt hours, so I'm not going to be charging up here. It would take me too long, but if that's your only option, you know, it's something to consider. Now, like I said, this is an EVgo official stop, but there are partner sites on the EVgo app, and we're going to head there right now to one of the newest ones in Colombia. Here's a great example of a stop. We're road tripping down I-20. You come through Columbia, South Carolina. This place is right off the interstate. It's in the EVgo app. It's at a Flying J. It is branded a GM Energy stop. I think it's pretty cool looking. I haven't stopped at this one yet. It's under a canopy, just like a regular gas station. So look at that, how cool is it? I don't know if the Tesla's gonna know to pull up there. No, but I'm gonna see. I'll just go manual. All right, now let's see, do they have any NACS or is it all CCS? All right, it's a GM Energy site. It says tap to start, and I have already used one of these before, like I said. So I'm just gonna throw on my NACS adapter, and I should be able to plug in and start charging. Payment has already been authorized. That was super quick. That's exactly how you want it to work. Checking cable safety. Taking a second for that. Matching voltage. We're charging. So I can see on the screen here, we are, right now we're getting 38 kilowatts. It's gonna take a bit to ramp up. We're already at 69%. So we're already in a nice state of charge. It's not gonna go super fast. Let's see, session details. I don't see how much this one costs per kilowatt hour, but we're gonna run in and grab a snack. So you know what else I love about this stop? We've got a Denny's right here. And so if you did need a bit longer of a charge, maybe like a 30-minute or so, you could pop in there, get you a little breakfast, get back on the road. Oh. My wife knows my go-to road trip snack is Gatorade and combos. Got our snacks, heading back. So it's actually the next day now, and I found out when I got home and was editing that this next company that we're going to actually opened 2 new locations in South Carolina while we were out. So I'm gonna re-scrap. We're going out there today to check them out. But first, I already had an appointment to get a haircut. New year, new me. So it's cool to see GM, that auto manufacturer, getting into the game with the Flying J. Like I said, the BP and Shell, They're traditional fueling companies that are getting into the EV charging game. But this next stop, GM, is also a partner along with multiple other companies. It is called IONNA, and it's a partnership with BMW, General Motors, Honda, Hyundai, Kia, Mercedes-Benz, Stellantis, and Toyota. Now, right now, they're not one of the bigger players as far as number of charging stations, but I'm excited about them for a few reasons. So I'm looking forward to them for a few reasons. They are one of the ones that were the early leaders in putting NACS at their charging spots. So they have some places that have a mix of NACS and CCS, and we'll see how it is going forward if they start moving to NACS-only rechargeries. And then another thing, with being partnered with all of those auto manufacturers, I think a big thing is going to be getting into that in-car navigation system so that you're not hunting around for trying to find a charger, and you're not like going through an app. Your car just knows the battery's getting low, let me find a charger nearby and we'll get you there. Another great thing, they are doing really fast chargers. I think they are about 400 kilowatts each. That is way faster than some of the other ones we've seen. I think that's going to be fairly standard going forward. That's a great speed for if you're just road tripping, need to hop off and charge up for a few minutes. All right, we're pulling into the address. This place is actually so new, the Rechargery was not even on the map. I see it over there. It was just opened up yesterday, so I just had to put in the address for this place. But there we are, and it looks like we've got some people already in there. I'm gonna go through. I think on these guys, it's just pull, all of them are pull through. At least at this station, it looks like, yeah. All right. Oh, okay. We've got, oh, they're all pull in. Cool, so I just got out of the car. First time at an IONNA charger. I'm gonna see what the user experience is like. Just gonna go ahead and plug in. I don't see a payment terminal. Oh, here it is. Pay here. Let's see if I can just take my credit card and tap. Let's see. I'm gonna try that. Plug and charge. Pay by card. Oh, it's authorizing. We're approved. Authenticating, preparing to charge. All right, and I'm already seeing we are going to pay 39 cents a kilowatt hour. That is a lot cheaper than all of the other ones that we've seen so far, so I'm liking that. And now we're charging. It took us about, I don't know, a minute or so. Just plugged in, tapped, not even a minute, and we're good to go. So that was a very easy experience to just pull up, plug in, and tap. Would recommend. So I'm just going to walk around this location a little bit. We do have this nice canopy overhead, which I like. We haven't seen that at a lot of the chargers, but I do like that because sometimes you have inclement weather and you still have to worry about that, even if you're in an EV. We've got trash cans here and windshield cleaning stuff, and oh, still got some tools in it. It's not even fully ready yet for that. This place is so new, it actually looks like they're putting the final touches on one of the cabinets here. And it looks like we've got mostly NACS on this side and CCS on the other. And so the ways these are set up, you could pull nose in or back in. The cords are pretty long, and yeah, they've got that swivel on them as well, so if you need to move that out. And let's see, so we've got what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 NACS spots, and it looks like 10 CCS spots. So a great thing about this particular location, it's in kind of a store plaza area, and we've got multiple restaurants right along here that if we wanted to, we could walk to real easily while we charge up, because that is another great thing about charging on a road trip that is very different from a gas vehicle, is you don't have to stay with your vehicle while it fuels. You can plug in, walk away, come back, and it's done. So we just wrapped up here at the IONNA. Overall, great experience. I'd say it's very easy for someone that has never charged up at one of these before. You don't have to have an app or anything. You just roll up, plug in, and tap your credit card on the reader. It was very easy. I think the big thing, like I said, is going to be that in-car navigation, especially since they've partnered, or it's a partnership of all these auto manufacturers. I say that because discovery of these places is going to just be different than what gas cars are like. In a gas car, your gas starts getting low and you start scanning the horizon, looking around for a gas station to stop. In an EV, it tells you you're low and it's going to find that EV charger for you nearby and navigate you to it. And so it's just a different overall experience. All right, and of course the big elephant in the room that I haven't mentioned yet is Tesla, because you know Tesla has more supercharger locations than all of these other players combined. And until 2 years ago, that was only for Tesla drivers, but they announced the NACS standard, the North American Charging Standard, which is that Tesla plug port that we saw. That is what's going out to all automakers now. Everyone's jumping on that standard. All of the new cars being made, you know, if you're getting a new EV in 2026 and on, you don't even have to worry about your adapters and stuff. Like, you're gonna be able to charge at the Tesla supercharger locations. Now, another great thing about the Tesla system for Tesla drivers is just how easy it is for navigation. So I can just go in my nav system. There's a specific charger tab. I can see all of the superchargers around me. I can easily choose any one of them, navigate to it. I can see all of the amenities that are already around it. If I'm road tripping, watch this. I could say if I wanted to end the trip I'm on now and navigate to Seattle, Washington, it's gonna go ahead and calculate the entire route and let me know all of the supercharger stops I have to make before I even stop. That's all in the car's navigation. I'm not having to look that up in an app on my phone and use CarPlay or something. And that's why I say I'm excited about IONNA, because if their manufacturers can nail this for the IONNA network like Tesla has done with superchargers, then that's going to make a huge difference. But we're not actually going to go to a supercharger today. I am all tapped out. I'm heading home. If you want to see more about a Tesla supercharger, check out the tour I did of the new 60 stall charger in Manning. It's awesome. It does need a trash can though, guys. We went back a few days later and the trash was piling up, so get on that. So final thoughts on the state of fast charging in the South heading into 2026. One, if you're road tripping, range anxiety is a thing of the past. That network is built out. Tesla's the king. I think IONNA is going to be a big contender going forward, but road tripping's going to be fine. Two, if you're that person without a home charging situation, no work charging situation, that's still coming online. We're not quite there yet like we are with the road tripping situation, but I will say that's going to be interesting to see how it evolves. We saw the Walmart network coming online. I would not be surprised to see Costco hop in with a big announcement later this year. Let's look at some of the other retailers. Think Kroger, Publix, grocery stores especially, stuff like that where you're going to be spending a little bit more time at the store. I'll be interested to see how that kind of evolves. You know, for the road trippers, it seems like the vehicle manufacturers, Tesla and that IONNA group, they have an incentive to make sure that you can go anywhere in your EV that you can go in your gas car. So they're incentivized to build out that network. It seems like the other use case is going to have more incentive on the retailers, on the destination. So those grocery stores, the hiking spots, you know, wherever that is, we might see the locations invest more in that. And so, human drivers. I'm gonna save the footage of that. Now Walmart, like we saw, is branding theirs, but Tesla just announced a couple weeks ago the Supercharger for business options. So we might see a lot of those pop up as well. And I think that will not just be the big national chains, but with that type of partnership, lots of smaller businesses can get on the action with as little as 4 Supercharger stalls. And so I think we'll see a lot of that because the businesses themselves will use that to draw in customers. And so that we could see at more, I don't know, maybe restaurants and stuff. What do y'all think? Where do you think that DC fast charging is going to expand the most in the South in 2026? See you on the next video.